What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well on this Sunday, the final Sunday before we get some NFL football, a full slate of NFL football games. Next Sunday is the big day. It is the first day of the regular season for the Seahawks. We are almost there. And I've got a couple things I want to talk about in this video real quick. There's not a lot going on in the world of football right now. Things are pretty chill. Things are pretty quiet. First, I should be on Twitch for a good chunk of the day today. I plan on doing an afternoon stream and an evening stream. Goal is to beat Metal Gear Solid Delta. Should be able to do it no problem, but I haven't played it the last 2 days, so today is going to be the day where we work our way through the rest of it. Should have no problem finishing it off. So definitely tune in for that if that is something that interests you. Twitch is in the description, the link. All right. So beyond that, I want to talk about one of the things I'm going to be doing on the channel this year. I've done this before. I've done this many times before. And people seem to like it. People seem to like when I do it. I don't do it very often. So when I do it, I like to make sure that people are aware ahead of time and know that it's coming so they can participate. It's the watch-along streams for Seahawks games. Now, there are Seahawks content creators out there, and there are content creators of all kinds of sports teams that do constant watch-along streams for their favorite teams. I don't, and there's a reason why I don't, but I do one preseason game a year, which of course I've already done, and then I do 2 regular season games a year, which I haven't done yet, obviously. So what we're going to do is look at the schedule and just try to figure out what are the games that make sense for me to do. And it's a good time to do this now. It's a good chance for us to go ahead and get this out of the way because, like I said, nothing going on right now. We get to tomorrow. It's Monday. Maybe we'll get a little bit. Maybe we'll get some news about injuries. As the week goes on, we'll probably get like injury reports. We'll get actual practices. We'll get some information. But right now, it's going to be chill. I don't think anything's going to happen today. So good opportunity for us to get this out of the way. So first of all, let me just say, I am kind of stringent about which games I'm willing to do a watch-along stream for, because again, there's a reason why I don't do very many of them for Seahawks games. And if a game doesn't work well for me with the watch-along stream, I'm not going to do it. Now, I think you guys all know what a watch-along stream is. I sit here on stream, I watch the game, I might have some graphics on screen giving a general overview of how the game is going, but for the most part, it's just me in front of my camera doing play-by-play for the whole game. I interact with chat, I talk about each play as it happens, I give my thoughts on how the game is going. There are plenty of people out there who do this a lot, even if you guys have never seen me do it, so I think you guys understand. I don't put the game on screen, I can't. I think you guys understand why. So that's not what it's about. It's about us kind of watching the game together. You find your own way to watch the game. I watch it through my own method, and we have a fun communal experience of watching a Seattle Seahawks football game. Now, I'm going to say this. There are going to be quite a few games that I'm not interested in doing a watch-along stream for, and quite honestly, I think there are some games that don't work as well. Now, I don't know how many games there are like this year because the schedule is pretty darn soft, but I don't have a lot of interest in doing a watch-along stream for a game where I think, or honestly, I pretty much know we're not going to win. Like, if we were playing a team like the Eagles this year, a team that just seems stacked beyond all belief, that's not a game I would want to watch along stream because I don't want to sit here for 3 hours and have nothing to talk about but how we're getting blasted by 3 touchdowns. So, not really looking to do anything like that either. But I'm not doing the first game, I know that. I'm not doing the first game. I don't think I would want to be doing a primetime game. And I don't know about the morning games either. Like, I think we want to do this in the afternoon at a normal football watching time where there aren't that many other games on. That's why you want to do the afternoon, the 1:05, the 1:15 starts. That way you don't have a ton of other games to think about. That way you can just watch the Seahawks game. Maybe there will be 2 or 3 other games on, and you can kind of sort of monitor them, but it's not going to be a thing where you're trying to herd cats, trying to follow a bunch of games at once on stream. So I definitely like the idea of doing the afternoon streams, keeping it to that. Sunday, I don't want to do a Thursday night stream. I don't want to do really a Sunday night or a Monday night stream. I just want that Sunday afternoon slot. So all that being the case, the games that make sense for me to do as a watch along would be New Orleans in week 3, Tampa Bay week 5, Arizona week 10, LA Rams week 11, Minnesota week 13, Indianapolis week 15, and then possibly one of the last 2 games, depending on where those games get flexed to when we get there. Those would be the games that meet all that criteria. And it's a reasonable enough selection. There's some good teams in there, teams like Tampa Bay that figured to be pretty good this year. There's some softer teams in there, like New Orleans figures to not be good. There are teams that we don't know about, like Minnesota. You got a team like the Rams. There's some pretty decent stuff in here, I think. So you guys let me know what you guys would like me to do a watch-along stream of. You can ask for one of the other games. Like, you can ask for week 1, but I'm just going to ignore it because I'm not doing it. That's not a game I'm going to be doing a watch-along stream for. You can ask for Monday night at 7 p.m. against Houston, but I'm going to ignore it because I'm not doing it. Those might be fun games to do, but I like to have the primetime games for myself. I like to have the morning games for myself. Well, more than anything, I just think waking up and immediately starting streaming is kind of a pain. And again, there's like 9 other games on. I don't want to be live streaming, watching the Seahawks game, and also have all the other games going on being a factor in the back of my head. So with all that being said, well, what do you guys think? I would say my first reaction, my first initial thoughts here, the Saints game, week 3, and then the Minnesota game, week 13. That's like my initial snap. Those are 2 games that I would like to do watch-along streams of games. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And yeah, that's really about it. Again, don't anticipate another video later today. There's not enough going on. The Seahawks are quiet. The world is quiet when it comes to professional football. And yeah, we're just waiting for these games to get started. So see you guys later on Twitch. Hopefully, if you guys come check me out on Twitch, then I should be there for a good chunk of the rest of the day. And this week, we're going to ramp up. All right, so give me your thoughts down below. And I know some people get disappointed because there are certain games that I'm not willing to do a watch-along stream of, and that's fine, but I'm still not going to do them. So, you know. All right, see you guys later. Go Hawks. Give me your thoughts down below.